I stayed at the Elysees Niel Hotel recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Craft Hotel, the check-in process was super smooth and friendly. The staff greeted us with warm smiles, and it felt like we were already part of the Parisian vibe. We were quickly handed our room keys, and before we knew it, we were off to settle in, ready to explore the charming streets nearby. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Elysees Niel Hotel was cozy and clean, just what I needed after a long day of exploring Paris. The bathroom was decent-sized, with a shower and bathtub combo that made it easy to unwind. I appreciated the air conditioning, especially since it was pretty warm outside, and the overall vibe felt very Parisian, even if the decor was a bit dated. Location and surroundings. The location of the Elysees Niel Hotel is just perfect. It's only a short 3-minute walk to the iconic Champs-Elysees and the stunning Arc de Triomphe, making it super easy to dive into the Parisian vibe. Plus, there are plenty of cute cafes and shops nearby, so I felt like I was really living like a local while enjoying all the sights. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I had a pretty solid experience at Elysees Niel Hotel. Every morning, they serve a buffet breakfast that's just right to kickstart your day. I loved how I could either enjoy it in the cozy dining room or request it to be served in my room, which was a nice touch. The spread isn't massive, but it's got all the essentials: fresh bread, pastries, and some decent coffee to wash it down. Plus, if you're feeling adventurous, there are plenty of charming bakeries and cafes just around the corner where you can grab something local and delicious. Overall, it was a great way to fuel up before heading out to explore Paris. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian haven right in the heart of the city. The location is perfect, just a short stroll from the Champs-Elysees and the Arc de Triomphe, which made it super easy for me to explore all the iconic spots. The hotel has this charming vibe, and the rooms, though a bit snug, are clean and comfortable, with air conditioning that was a lifesaver during my stay. I love the soundproofing. It really helped me unwind after a day of sightseeing. Plus, the staff were incredibly friendly and always ready to help, which made my experience even better. I enjoyed my mornings with a nice buffet breakfast, but I also loved grabbing pastries from the local bakeries nearby. The area felt safe and was lined with cute cafes and shops, making it easy to live like a local. I appreciated the little things, like having a kettle in the room to make tea whenever I wanted. Sure, the rooms are on the smaller side, but that's pretty standard for Paris, and honestly, I spent most of my time out and about. Overall, it was a lovely stay, and I'd definitely come back for another visit. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Fantastic location. Seriously, being just a 3-minute walk from the Champs-Elysees and Arc de Triomphe was a game changer. I love being able to pop out for a stroll or grab a coffee nearby. Comfortable rooms. The rooms were clean and cozy, with comfy beds that made it easy to crash after a long day exploring the city. Plus, the air conditioning was a lifesaver during the hot days. Friendly staff. The staff were super helpful and welcoming. They made my stay feel a lot more personal, and I appreciated their tips on local spots to check out. Quiet atmosphere. Despite being in a central location, the street was surprisingly quiet. It was nice to come back to a peaceful environment after a busy day. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. No fridge. I was a bit bummed that there wasn't a fridge in the room. It would have been nice to keep some snacks or drinks cool, especially after long days out. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.3. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The Elysees Niel Hotel was a great find, with its perfect location just a short walk from the Arc de Triomphe and all the charm of Paris right at my doorstep. Despite a few minor quirks, like the lack of a fridge and some noise from neighboring rooms, the overall experience was cozy and enjoyable, making me eager to return for another stay. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.